Howdy y'all, and welcome to Lac Lives. I think it's time to play a little better than wolves. Oh wow, they just popped up into adults. I just went through and cleaned out, harvested, slaughtered my animals. I was like completely out of food. So I needed some more foods. And I actually had like, what did I make? 18 sets of bacon and eggs. So I've got a stack on me, and I got another stack. I ate some, of course. But I got a stack on me, I got another stack put away, I got a bunch of steak put away. Man, you hear that skeleton? He really wants to get me wherever he's at. It's too bad, skeleton, I'm way down here. So, we're going to continue working on my grinder. I'm trying to figure out exactly... Like, this part works great, right? Zombie spawn, fall down, they get chewed up. There he is. Man, he is booking it for me. I don't know where he was coming from, but that guy was after me for an hour. Alright, maybe not an hour, but... Listen to those zombies spawning and getting ground up. That's exactly what we want. Okay. Now, the next part here, though, is where I get a little confused. So I'm getting these red orbs that are dropping. And some of you told me that I can put the red orbs through my filter here, or my hopper, not a filter, a hopper. Come on, water. Just let me get over here, water. Thank you. Alright, now. Okay. And then... it's supposed to be... soul sand filter on the hopper. Okay. But it's got to be powered. Now, will you stop jumping into my inventory? I wanted to see if this was gonna pick it up. I think it's still going in my inventory. This might be too close, is the thing. Let's pop this out here. And I went and made a couple of gearboxes trying to figure out exactly where I wanted to put this. And I thought on my way down I might try it just right here. Oh yeah, and then I need space underneath of this, right? Like that. And then let's change this around. Oh, look, XP came out. I got XP. I got XP from my hopper. Oh, yeah. Do it again. XP came out. And then I brought my vessel the dragon with me. Which I think is supposed to convert it or hold it. But I don't know how to get it back out. I know you break it and it spills out. Can I just like right click on it or something? So awesome. So awesome. That means that as long as I'm here and the zombies are trying to get me, I have an XP generator. Oh, ow. That was an accident. Don't want to fall down in that hole. I want you to fall down in the hole. Not gravel. Cobble. Whoops. You know what, dude? Stop falling down the hole here. Alright, we want a few of these zombies to get chewed up because I need, Oh, crap! That's not the way I wanted to earn my XP. That's not the way I wanted to do it. Apparently he jumped up around the edge. I wanted to be able to see. Oh, I don't have... Oh, I have a dirt slab on me. I'll do it. Alright. Don't get me! There. That should do it, right? Yeah, now they can't fit through here. Perfect! You know, the zombies that are spawning behind are kind of stuck. Well, he eventually figured out where to go get ground up. Grinding, grinding, grinding. Alright, let's see if this thing worked. Oh, it did! Heck yeah, I just got 3 levels out of that. Beautiful. Alright. You go in there then. That's my new XP grinder. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Alright, well, that didn't take very long. So the next thing I think we need to do, we can get blaze rods and blaze powder. I've got an XP grinder to make gear with. I've got tons of iron. So I think next up is we need ender pearls, which is a little trickier. I am not sure where a good place is to hunt Endermen. Usually it's the desert, and I do have a desert nearby. And I do have my nice spiffy bow in here. Yep, and my arrows to get their attention. So let's go ahead and grab those. And then let me unload... my zombie heads, my 18 tons of zombie meat. And then down here I want to put my extra gearbox, my extra axles. We'll take our tools with us just in case. I don't need bones. Probably leave this behind because I think there's a use for moss stone. I can't remember. Nope, I don't really need the rotted arrows. And I think we're good. Okay, now let me actually go ahead and grab the trapdoors. And what I'm going to need to do is build a hunting shack, I guess you'd call it. I know I've got some trapdoors in here. Yep, right there. And so I'd like to not get ganged up on by all the various mobs. So we're going to go out to the desert and do a little building. Because, of course, the best time to hunt them is probably nighttime. That's when most mobs spawn. So I need to make sure I stay alive while I'm out there in the nighttime. Let me through grass. Because if we can get enough ender pearls, then I can... Yeah, no. Do you have to trade for ender eyes? Maybe I'm doing this all wrong. I can't even make ender eyes, can I? That's something I have to trade for. Ender... Yeah, you can't even make them. I gotta trade for them. That means that we need to go out to the villages. I still need some ender pearls, though. I've never gotten ender pearls. I've barely killed any Endermen. Alright, where's my... I just want to get up here on top of the sand piles. And see if we can find a good spot up here. I just want it nice and open. Lots of good view out here. Oh, look at that lava. What's that over there? Oh, let's take a peek through the ground here. See anything good underground? I hate that you're trying to cheat by looking through the underground there and then it fills in all of a sudden. This is weird. Alright, this looks as good a spot as any, I guess. And we got a ton of cobblestone, so of course I'm going to use cobblestone. Okay. This might be bigger than I need. Oh, you know what? This has got to go over one more here. I'm going to leave some space here in the corners so I can make a hidey hole so I can get out of line of sight here. I don't want it any bigger than that, I don't think. Alright, and then we'll need a way out. So this will be my way out. Oh, speak of the devil. Alright, where'd he go? Really? He came over and looked, but then he left. He waited until I got my hidey hole here done. Oop, I totally didn't mean to do that. Okay. I don't know if you can attach to sand, but this will make me feel better in case the sand gets knocked out by a creeper or something. Okay, now let's go ahead and get a roof on this thing. Not 3 high, because we don't want the Endermen to be popping inside here. Okay. My hidey hole's not very good, is it? Make sure they can't climb up on top here. Last thing I need is dudes. And then there's just a spot for outside there when I'm hunting Endermen. Alright, I'm ready for you, Enderman. I'm ready for you. Where'd you go? I don't know why you had to leave. I've got all ready to get your attention here. I came out to hunt Enderman. I can't believe he just left. Is that spider web up there on the side of the mountain? That's weird. Was I ever up on the side of the mountain? There's the sun. Alright, we got time to look around yet. It's been a while since I've done any exploring. Look, there's some kind of weird cave up there, too. There is. There's web up here on the side of the mountain. Whoa, what's this? Dark, creepy cave in the desert. Which just keeps going down and down. That's what they do. Especially here. Not at my other place where I dug all the way to bedrock without finding a cave. No, 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 no. What the heck? The ground just caved in underneath of me. That would have been a bad thing. I appreciate that ground. I think you're funny. See what's down here a little bit, maybe. Ooh, now it's getting dark. Quick, get back to our hut. Quick. Yep, they're already coming. There you go. I don't know what your problem was before. You know what? Stuff will be able to hop down from up above if I do it that way. There we go. Now they can't. Alright, let's see. Do we get any Endermen popping out at night? I really don't see them that often. I did get killed by a bunch underground one time. I thought I was safe, but they're really hard to kill. Like, maybe not with the weapons I have now, but man. You know what? I came out here with a nearly dead sword. That's not helpful either. I see some skeletons. Stupid skeletons. Stupid creepers. I'm kind of surprised they're not, like, aggroing on me. Why are they not aggroing on me? I mean, I don't have any glass up. Are they too far away? I guess I don't know what the aggro distance is. Oh, that one is. You are a dead creeper. Zombie. Where's your Enderman friends? That's who I need, is an Enderman. Yeah, that's really awesome that that grinder was so easy to make. I am... Since spawners don't drop iron tools, I'm not going to get iron out of it like I wanted. I haven't taken the time to look up actual grinders. So I'm not sure. I may not have my little platform far enough away from where I'm at for it to work. It might be something I got to work on some more later, but I can at least get XP out of it. Oh. Oh, no, you don't. Aw. You got me. Once again, where's your Enderman friends? There's a couple of zombies. I don't need the zombies. There's a rogue XP orb floating around me. Oh, that's a creeper. I thought it was a skeleton there for a second, but it was not. I was talking to a guy today about video games. I talk about video games a lot, and I was talking about how I am not a fan of most modern quote RTSs because they've lost the sweeping campaigns that old RTSs used to have, where you go in and build your bases and produce your troops and research, and modern RTSs seem to rely too much on being like, I guess that's the kind of RTS I like, and modern RTSs seem to be like, here's a group of people, now move them from point A to point B while having them shoot the things that come out. And I miss the strategy part that used to come with building bases and stuff. And so we got in a huge argument over RTSs. Not like yelling at each other or anything, just I disagree with him, he disagrees with me. My thing was that Warcraft 3 to me was really the downfall of traditional RTSs, and you don't get very many of them anymore, and they all seem to be in the style of Warcraft 3 now, especially with games like Dota and League of Legends having taken off from that style of RTS. And not that League of Legends and Dota are exactly an RTS, but you know, it's where they came from. And and so I was like, Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2 were really disappointing to me because they weren't the RTSs I was used to, and he was like, they're exactly the same, and I'm like, no, they're nothing alike. I'm like, the closest you got to an old RTS in Warcraft 3 was the final mission, where you had to keep the bad guys at bay for like 45 minutes. And he's like, what are you talking about? When you start the game, you start with workers, and you gotta go mine resources and stuff. And I'm like, no, not the multiplayer, but the solo campaigns. He's like, oh well, I don't do solo campaigns. I'm like, well, I don't do multiplayer. And he's like, what do you mean you don't do multiplayer? I'm like, well, I'm not really a big fan of it in most forms. I don't like PvP. And he says, it's cracked me up. He says, well, isn't Minecraft multiplayer? I'm like, what? And he's like, isn't Minecraft server based? I'm like, sorta, but I don't have to play PvP on it. And he's like, well, I've never played Minecraft, so I don't really know anything about it. I'm like, well, no, you can play it by yourself, and most of the time when I'm playing with other people, we don't PvP each other. We mostly just get on and build our bases or towns or stuff near each other or with each other. But yeah, no, I don't do a lot of PvP stuff. I have, gone on like play Minecraft or Hypixel or something, and done some of their PvP. But I did a UHC. We used to do a UHC. All right, I say that we did it like 4 times. But like we did like 4 UHCs. I didn't win any of them. I was a little too aggressive, I think, for the group I was playing with. And man, we waited all night. I didn't see a single Enderman. But okay. One of the problems is that UHC usually has some rules to it, and so the first time we played, I played with people who'd never played before or seen a UHC, and so we explained what the rules were, and then and so everybody adhered to the rules except one guy, and like he was he was very familiar with UHC. He has watched multiple UHC videos. I mean, I know this is the first time we're playing, but he's watched the videos. He knows as much about UHC as I do, and he thought it was okay to dig a hole and bury himself in a hole every night. And so I had said before that you couldn't just hide in a hole the whole night, and that you were supposed to be in a cave, like you could block off, side tunnels and stuff, but you couldn't just dig a 2x1 hole or 1x2 hole or however you measure it, and wait for daytime. And so that's what he did. Every night in the game, he just dug a hole and buried himself and waited for daytime. And so then it's all over, and everybody else is taking damage, and so then we get down to the last couple people, and we just meet up in the middle and fight each other. And I'd taken damage from creatures and stuff. Well, he had never faced off against a single creature the entire time, and because every night he would just hide in the ground. And so then after it's all over, he's like, I don't know why you guys are taking so much damage. And I'm like, well, because creatures come out at night, and creatures were in the caves. And he's like, oh, I just wandered around until I found some iron on the wall and dug that out. And then at night, I just buried myself so they couldn't get to me. I'm like, you did what? I'm like, you watch UHCs. Nobody ever does that. And he's like, well, yeah, but that's because they're making videos and we're just playing. And I'm like, I told the other guys we couldn't bury ourselves. I heard you, but I didn't think it really mattered. Nice. So you cheated. So then the next time we played, we changed the rules, and it was specifically against the rules that you couldn't bury yourself, because that takes some of the, damage element out of it. And so instead since he said he couldn't bury himself, he would build a wall in a tree so that nothing could shoot him at night, and he would go up and sit in the tree. and wait for daytime. I don't think he understood the, like he was following the letter of the rule, but not the spirit of the rule. He didn't show up for the next one after that, and we told him you couldn't hide in any way, shape, or form unless you went in a cave and blocked off a cave, because he didn't want to go in the caves because he didn't want to get attacked by monsters and lose his hit points like everybody else was doing who was playing the game according to the rules. Yeah. Well, that was disappointing. I really thought maybe we'd get our hands on some ender pearls, but I guess what I'm going to need to do is collect up all my emeralds and head out to our friendly village, which is that way. It's quite a trek that way, actually, if I remember correctly. We have to go... It's basically past the jungle that's over the hill here, and over across the water and over some mountains and stuff. So we'll have to save that for next time. I'm gonna go down and check the XP trap here one more time, just to see. I don't think it works if I'm not there, so I'm pretty sure in the desert we were too far away for this chunk to be loaded, but I do want to check here real quick just to see. Oh yeah, another 3 levels. Awesome. I'm gonna get some torches down here. It's awful dark. Get down here and get some creepy crawlies spawning on us. We don't want that. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it here then. Click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one. And I will talk to you later.